back, guys. You're joining me here at PowerHouseGYm, Dave Fisher's PowerHouseGYm in Southern California. We got the music on, the tunes are rocking. I'm training triceps today. So I'm going to share with you my best 5 tricep exercises. This isn't necessarily a tricep workout, although you can perform them in that sequence or mix and match, but really just 5 killer tricep exercises that I find have worked well for me over the years for mass, so conditioning, size, and cuts. So we're going to start off with rope pull downs, some warm-up exercise, and you can see I'm going to superset that with some overhead extensions using these bands, but you can also use a cable, and then just using a bar to stretch out, open out my triceps at the end. So 5 sets here, great warm-up set, and we're going to move on to a bigger, heavier compound exercise. Okay, a little breakdown on the rope pull down, which may seem a very basic exercise, and it really is. But there's a few ways that you can really enhance how that muscle feels when you're pushing down. So the first thing is my stance. I'm not stood too close, I'm not putting that rope into me and using a lot of my shoulders and torso. I'm a good distance back, I'm leaning forwards here. I'm in, I keep saying like a gorilla position, but hips back a little bit, I'm leaning forwards. My arms are slightly forwards, I'm keeping the upper arms fixed. So it's just the forearms flexing and bending at the elbow. As I pull down, I sweep out a little bit, you can see from this angle, which really forces that tricep to pull and contract. So it's not just up and down, slightly outwards. My wrists start to come in, and I incorporate and involve more of the tricep head. So just little variations like that. As long as you can feel that muscle working, and you're not feeling it in the shoulders or the back pulling forwards, you know you're doing it right. Now that I've really warmed up with that exercise, I'm going to move on to kind of a compound exercise. Close grip tricep press, similar to a seated push down, but it's a great exercise to move on to after the rope pull downs. Watch my hand position, they're about 6 inches apart. I'm going to keep my elbows coming out at the side. This is where it could get a little bit uncomfortable on the wrists, so go down as low as you feel comfortable. When you push up, think about the triceps, not the chest. Squeezing up with the arms, literally lock them out at the top, but I'm not locking out my elbow, keeping that soft, keeping all of that force and effort done in the arms. So by all means, go heavy. Your form and technique may not be the greatest, but when you come back down the other side of that pyramid in the weights up, that's where you can really maximize the contraction of the muscle, the flexing, the squeezing. That's where really that work is done. So don't forget to squeeze the muscles even when you're dropping the weights down. With that said, let's move on to exercise number 3, triceps. This bench dip is probably one of the most effective exercises for me to feel the triceps working, especially after having done the rope pull downs and that close grip Smith press. So by doing bench dips, and at least having your feet on a chair or bench, or even someone hold them, loading weight up by putting the plates onto your thighs, gives me a feeling in the triceps that I don't get with any other exercise. So this is why this is my 3rd top tricep exercise. And you can see I'm going to load up as much weight as I can, just trying to get at least 8 or 10 reps. So trying for a full range of motion here, letting my hips pretty much drop down to the floor, but I'm not going to touch because that will add, that will take away some tension in my arms. So I want to keep weight going through my triceps at all times. We're going to superset this with some parallel bar lifts. So exercise number 4, seated overhead dumbbell extension. And this is a great exercise to do with cables, with single arm dumbbell, an easy bar or a straight bar, anything that really puts the arm up, fully lengthens the long tricep head here, and then having to contract it and pretty much rock out the arms again, really squeezing in the tricep. So these exercises, and the 5th one, which you'll see soon, is less about overloading that muscle and more about keeping that intensity high. So I'm going to finish off this tricep kind of circuit with one more exercise, and that's cable kickbacks. I'm not gonna go too heavy on here, mainly because 30 pounds, 40 pounds, imagine holding a 40-pound dumbbell, even though it's not quite the same transference of weight, but holding a 40-pound dumbbell and then extending your arm out. You might be able to get it up there, but you're not gonna be effectively working the tricep. So, like I always say, cables towards the end of my workout, I can really make the most of that, keep the weight not too heavy, but focus on that form and focus on feeling the muscle work. So we're gonna do three sets here, 10, 12 reps each arm. And then right at the end of that work set, I'll throw in a drop set exercise, probably just close grip push-ups until I'm completely fatigued. And that way, I know I really have given it my all in this tricep workout. So you can't see that for yourself. That's at the end of tricep workout. I'm not saying these are the absolute 5 best tricep exercises, but they are my 5 best. Hope you got some information from that. As always, you can check out my blog, my website, golfriches.com. Got my full diet on there, got how to shop, how to plan your macros, my full breakdown of pretty much every workout I do. And yeah, keep up to date with everything on True Performance too. We're looking for new athletes, new ambassadors. You can check us out, trueperformancenutrition.com. We've got new products, we've got ripped, male fat burner and a female one launching next month, kind of early mid-June, so keep an eye out for that. And keep your questions coming. Hit me up on Twitter at @golfriches, #RichRequest. I'll try and get a lot of them covered in these videos. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We've got videos coming every week, both in the gym and we're gonna get back in the kitchen soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, I'm gonna go shower and eat. So till next time, keep training hard, stay motivated, and it's just consistency. Keep doing it day in, day out, do it right, and you'll get it done. See you guys then.